getting kidnapped. There's little kids every day dying. I spent lots of time in California watching a lot of kids die, and that opened my eyes. I spent one 4th of July thanking God for the fact that I got to live because a little girl down the street got shot on something that she wasn't even involved in. I mean, you don't understand how good your life is until you've lived in something like that, until you've been through something. Yeah, my grandma tells my story all the time, and I know you're tired of hearing it, but I'm still going to tell you about it. I spent 3 weeks in a hospital when I was 11 years old. The doctors told them I was going to die. My kidneys would never function again. I'd never get up out of the hospital bed. I was at death's doorstep, knocking right on it. But because God knew that I had to be here and I had a purpose in life, He brought me and He kept me. And He's put me all this way. He was on the airplane with me every time I went to LA. He was on the airplane with me every time I went back. He was with me when I had my son. And He's protected him as well.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I say this for you. You need to stop being disrespectful. Because I can tell you now, if I would have listened to my grandma, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I'm telling you that because God told me to tell you. You and your friends need to get right and stop doing the stuff that y'all doing because you're acting too grown.
Amen.
Be a child while you can, because I promise you, my baby ain't nothing to play with. A baby is going to teach you how to be an adult way before you want to be. I'm 23 years old, and I can tell you right now, when I found out about my child, I was not happy. I looked at myself and I said, what have I done, God? Have I disgraced you? You don't want no child. You still a kid yourself. They're not telling you stuff because they don't know. They know. And I can tell you from experience. I stopped following around with certain friends because they were doing stuff I didn't want to do. And where are they at now? They got 3 and 4 kids. They ain't going to school. I'm going to school and still putting myself through school. The only places you gonna end up with you and your friends doing the stuff y'all doing is you're gonna end up raped or you're gonna have a baby. So listen to them while they're telling you stuff. They're not telling you nothing, not just to be telling you it because they don't know. And if you don't think that they know, by all means, come talk to me. I know. I mean, that's not a life you want to live at all. I can take you to California and show you what that life is going to get you. God wants you to have a clean spirit and a clean heart because you are a beautiful girl. And you have a spirit after God if you would just stop looking at your friends and just stop doing the stuff that they're doing.
It's this social media and stuff too. Instagram, Facebook.
People talking about, oh, because of this new generation, my son's gonna not respect me. My son's gonna learn to respect me because belts and switches work the same way. It ain't nothing wrong with the new generation. They just need to be a whoopings like we did. This street and I want to go out and gangbang. Y'all can come with me. I can show you what it feels like to live on Front Street. I can show you what it feels like to fear for your life every day when you walk down the street. They don't play that at all. I go down there. I don't wear bandanas. I don't wear certain colors because I know how it is. You walk down that street and you can cut it with a knife. The tenseness that people have. They don't play stuff like that. You will get shot. They don't care who you are. You can be the president of the United States, and they would still shoot you. It's people down there every day dying. It's people down there every day losing jobs and losing their life. Be glad for the life that you got. It's people out here struggling every day. And you sitting at home disrespecting people who are taking care of you when they don't have to. I lived in a house with people whose mamas who didn't want to take care of them, and they knew just where they were. But this is because of the fact that they knew that they were fine, they wasn't going to come and see them. They weren't going to take care of them or nothing else. It's little babies dying every day over this stuff. But yet you still out there running, thinking that it's cool to gangbang. This gangbanging here ain't nothing compared to places like California, places like Dallas. You will get yourself killed. Get yourself in school. Stay in school. Be smart. Don't be dumb. Because that ain't going to get you nowhere except for sitting in a grave or in a hospital. You don't want your mama to come and see you with a toe tag on you. You don't want your mama to go and have to visit you behind a mirror because you wasn't doing right. Yeah, I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it is hard to live for God. He didn't make that life easy because when he died, it wasn't easy for him. He carried a cross all of that way just for you. Took all of those beatings, watching his organs and stuff fall out just for you. And you can't come up here and pray. You can't come up here and listen when people talking to you. When you get to heaven, how you think he gonna feel? All I asked you to ever do was live for me and pray and believe in me. I took all of these beatings for you. I wore a crown of thorns. And all you had to do was live right. But you couldn't do that. And if you think that the fire here is hot, as my grandma said, it is 10 times hotter down there. And it don't stop burning. There ain't gonna be no water. There ain't gonna be no grandma. There ain't gonna be no mama to save you at all. You're gonna be down there with the rest of the people who deserve to be there. Get right with God before it's too late, because you can see how things are today. People are dying. People are seeing the ending times every day. Yeah, they've been saying it for years. He's coming back. I see it more and more every day. The seasons aren't the same. When it's supposed to be winter, it looks like it's summer. When it's supposed to be fall, it looks like it's spring. Get right with God.